is, have you heard Alfred's song by Eminem?
Alfred's song, but oh yeah. I have, yeah. It's cool. I like it.
I don't know which one Alfred is.
I think it was on the last joint.
Oh, Alfred's theme. Here's what
Yeah.
happened. I had a bad experience with that album. So
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. I mean, it's
no, I'll
yeah,
just explain it. It was my bad because I'm a reviewer, right? And I was feeling like because Eminem's fucking weird, okay? Like it's fucking hard to talk about Eminem on the internet, right?
yeah,
It's just a complicated subject. It's not a
yeah.
simple thing. I
No,
don't
no, it's
really
not.
fuck with him like I used to because
Yeah,
I've dug so far into the underground. I just found more interesting things to me as a consumer. But when you try to
it's
explain
understandable.
why like Cunning Linguist is dope and you want to listen to that maybe a little bit more, it's hard to convey that to people.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah,
but
and
it's Eminem.
I understand.
So here's the thing.
It's not gonna be
The bars about Eminem are ridiculously great. But
right.
like there are so many albums of it at this point, and when I listen to the second one, so here's what I normally would do for an Eminem review. Bump the album 5 times, be really ready. This time I flipped up my format because time is not what it was. So I
Yeah,
listened to it one time and give an opinion. And my original reaction, which was recorded on camera and put out to the internet without much forethought and is currently my most disliked video on my channel, was like, who the fuck wants to listen to this? Was my first thought because he just whined the whole album to me. Now then I realized there's brilliance and there's bars, and then I realized there is a lot of people that actually do want to hear all that shit.
yeah,
But the thing is, I really like Side A. I thought Side A was like my third favorite Eminem project, and it was actually really brilliant. And the way it was put together, I sunk my
yeah,
teeth into it. And it was a lot. I
yeah.
thought Side, but then okay, so fine. Eminem was brilliant. He put out one for everybody, and blah 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 blah. I didn't like Side B. It turned out that was not the correct opinion to put onto the internet.
Apparently, but I'll tell you what. I instead of Alfred's theme, I like Nat better.
Nat was alright. Nat was the
I
only
like
track on
Nat
that.
better.
Because when that
Nat
came
was
on, like I could. Okay, so check it. You kind of, if you're gonna hear Eminem come and do some shit, at least do COVID bars. That at least made sense to me.
yeah.
Like it was like
You get it right off the bat. Like, come on,
I was, I was like,
you know.
okay.
Like,
So
all
that was
right.
like the one track that, like, when I first heard it, I was
Yeah.
like, I did want to hear that one.
My homeboy made it.
But
One of my homeboys, shout out to homie Black Chocolate. I don't even think he here at all. I tried to invite him. The homie was like, "Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. If anything, if you take anything away from side B, you can actually nod your head to some of that. Like, you know how
yeah,
Eminem, he don't really
but
make a
like,
lot.
but
You
here's
just
what
be like,
happened. It's like, so I don't know how to put it. Like, I listen a lot to what people are actually saying when they do
yeah,
these
me too,
bars.
me
So
too.
like on the first track on the album, Eminem already broke a girl's collar,
Yeah, yep.
and
And
at
you
that
just like, what
point,
the
it
hell?
was like, look. So however clever the shit might be, however offensive he wants to be, there is an entire audience that fucks with that. So I'm not
Yeah,
trying to like. So I'm trying to delicately state it. Like, it's not that that's good or bad. It's just I'm sitting there going, why?
what is this doing? Yeah, what
You're
is this
you're
doing to me?
48 years old with a daughter and shit is what I'm doing, and this might be me becoming an old man, and I'm
I get it.
100% okay with that shit, right?
Yeah, man.
But like I'm sitting there going, like, why can't you rap like philosophy or some shit with your fucking talent? You know, like that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm like, I want to hear about like how you made $100 million. I kind of want to hear
True.
about that. How did you fucking do some of this cool shit? This guy does a lot of shit for like Detroit, is what I understand. Rap about that shit. But this is what
Yeah,
I fucking want. Now, I understand that Eminem is who Eminem is. And I am also totally allowed to go, I don't know if I fucks with that anymore.
yeah, man.
And that's the
Yeah.
part where people get like weirded out by it. I'm like, you know what I kind of want to listen to? Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. That shit's a
Yeah.
banger. Fuck out of here with that. That song sucks shit. I listen to that all the time. It's
Look,
not all the
man.
time, but it's what it is.
Man. It's an acquired taste, man. It's an acquired taste. Not everybody's gonna.
And
Not
it's like
everybody's
on
gonna
top
like
of that,
it.
I you know what the worst part is, dude? I basically made like 10 positive Eminem album reviews. And people were like, this shit's not for you. I'm like, dude, I like 10 of 11 of his shits. Okay, I can even justify Relapse better than any fan can, and for the most part. I can justify Relapse.
Yo.
Get the fuck out of here like I don't know Eminem. It's just at the same time, there was nothing on that new album except for beats that I thought were cool. And when it comes to those beats, M's not the guy I want to listen to.
You want to hear on that?
Like, it's just so for all the people that fucked with that shit, and again, for you, like the Snowman, like, I get it, dude. I'm not even, for you, it could be the coolest experience in the world. For me, it's like, I don't know, it didn't fuck with me right. And it made me not want to go back for listen to and go through that experience of it. Because some of these tracks just felt like there were like 2 minutes straight up bars, barrages and shit in that. And I'm like, yo, like, I just memorized fucking Godzilla. I did the Godzilla challenge, okay? I did the fucking Godzilla challenge. I'm okay. I got so much. I did Rap God live at fucking Just for Laughs and shit. I don't know that I need this anymore in my fucking life. I know Rap God. Yeah. Like, you spit 6 minutes of Rap God and shit. You're like, what is on this album that is actually, like, you know what's cool about Rap God? It's basically full of gems towards, let's give Eminem flowers. Eminem, Dr. Dre was on that side B, you know? Yeah. Dr. Dre did some shit on side B. Yo, basically, let's give Eminem his flowers for the one thing I want to say he does really cool. He fucking shouts out the influences that really inspire him a lot more than anyone ever gives him credit for. And he does it all over his career. So let me be fair about Eminem on that regard, because Rap God is basically a 6-minute shout out to hip hop history.
Right. He even shouted out JJ Fab, which I didn't even know he knew anything about.
Yeah. But then you're listening to this side B and it's like, I can't go higher with my career. What am I going to rap about anymore? And I'm like, I don't care about that. Go back to it, bro. You want to talk about dope shit? The juxtaposition between Godzilla and Darkness and how there are two sides of the same fucking coin. Godzilla's in the casino and shit right before, and you can catch that, and it's him getting fucked up and shit before he goes upstairs and books the room in the next track. I want to talk about that. And he gave me that this year. So when I got to the next thing, I'm like, yeah, I'm not really getting that on this one. This is for, like, this was Kamikaze too, and I didn't really fucks with Kamikaze.
Okay.
I fucks with Revival more.
I understand, bro.
And I think that people, there's like multiple camps to, like, and people don't like that. Like, I just don't think that you can. I think every feature Eminem did, minus the Nicki Minaj ones, was garbage in the last little while. All his features to me are pretty garbage. They don't ever fit the songs right. Yo, the Nicki Minaj one I loved. And a lot of it too is shouting out like old school people and like fucking being dope with it and going like fast, but I just sounded fire to me. But like, to me, a lot of his features are just like, yo, like the one he did with Conway the Machine, it was like, yo, you don't make sense on this song. I don't think people think like that.
Lost too, I ain't gonna like, I love the song though.
He did this track with Boogie, not like a Boogie with the hoodie, but Boogie.
I know. Yeah.
The song by itself is really cool, but on the album, Eminem comes off sounding so fucking weird. You hear Boogie struggle, and then Eminem's like, my fans don't like me anymore. And it's like, that's weird on this album. That's weird on this album. So here's the thing. Again, everyone can love this shit. These are the things I think about that make it hard for me to just be like, that's amazing. I'm like, I don't know. It's what it is. So I hope I handled that with the delicacy that is required to not offend people because not people live. I'm worried about like the down the lines.
But it's understandable.
Unlike Mr. Liddy, bro, I'm not good at the negativity.
I mean, hey, man, but I mean, that's your truth, bro. That's everybody. Like, some people just, like I said, not everybody's gonna bang with that, bro. Like, not everybody gonna like it, and people really need to understand that. Like, instead of getting mad over people that don't like it, or you ready to throw away whole relationships, go out on the window on social media, getting angry over an opinion. Oh, just whatever. Like, all right, cool. Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Some people ain't gonna like something I made. Some people ain't gonna like some stuff. Like, it is what it is, bro.